Welcome back everybody, this is episode 38 of my Technic playthrough. I'm Neoublie and we are coming back. I've just gone ahead and popped some more bog earth into my peat generation engine machine contraption thingy. I don't know what you'd call it, just into the peat farm. And as you can see, it's going through and collecting up all the dirt out and replacing it with the peat bog, or the bog earth at least. We've got 24 here, and I've also been getting a bit more. Had this running for a little while. Basically, I didn't like the way that the machine that I had finished off with last time ended up looking. You know, the creation tool. We can probably go ahead and chuck some of stuff into here at some stage. But anyway, so what I did is I went ahead and off camera and I just rearranged things around a bit. So I just sort of changed things around, made sure it looked quite good the way it was, and oh, hang on. Oh well, see, it's gone. I didn't like it being up on the top, and I didn't like seeing the indoor water pool and everything like that, so I've gone ahead and changed it. And sorry, this is a bit of lag for some reason. Okay, so basically my input chest is here. I go ahead and put the dirt and sand and everything into here that I want to do. Obviously don't have much sand on me, and the output comes out here. So I end up the stuff there. So what I've done is I'll go ahead and change this to wood later on. I just left these so I could see where the easiest place to dig down was. So I went ahead and rearranged things down in here. So I've gone and got my water system here. Now one thing I did notice is I ended up having to go ahead and using a filter here and a filter here. I must have got lucky the last time round. I don't know why it worked now, why it worked then and doesn't work now. But when I put it down, the deployer would not power it fast enough. It wouldn't get the water out before it was pulled out of the with the filter. So I had to go ahead and create a filter so that I could say only pull out buckets that are full. So if it pulses and it's not filling it, then it won't pull it out until it's full. But that's going to go ahead, and as you can see, it's pretty much, well, all the buckets here are full. I've only got 3 buckets left because I had to use one here. So what we're going to go do is we're going to get some more sand, because I obviously don't have enough sand. Just grab it from here for a second. I'm going to clear out downstairs anyway, so this is all going to help me out in the long run anyway. So we'll just go ahead and grab some more sand, and we'll go ahead and chuck that into here. So we just chuck it into the 4 parts, so around like that, and last little bit there. Brilliant. And as you'll see, so the stuff would normally come down through this part here, and it just starts to pull it out through this. Buckets start going around the cycle, they get emptied, they go through, get filled up, go back into the system, and that should be back to, yeah, there we go, back to finish now. So now it's going to go ahead and fill up all the buckets, and then of course it will stop there. This little thing here that I've used here is a, oops, jeez, I'm going to have to restart my computer I think. I've only just done it. Okay guys, well I'll be back in a minute. I'm just going to try and get this lag situation sorted. Okay guys, back now. I do apologise, I think I did figure out what the hell was the story. Basically I was transferring a huge amount of video footage from my computer to an external source, and my I/O was causing me issues. My hard drives were not able to keep up. So anyway, so back down to here again as I was saying. So basically what I did is with the diamond handsaw, I was able to chop up some of that stuff into the air to make the panel. So that makes it so that the pipes don't connect. I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that. Go ahead and go. Just going to quickly go and grab the thing. Now it'll be in my chest over here. Trying to, as you can see, be a bit more organised in this part of the series. So I need my saw, which should be in here. And there's a ruby handsaw. I have to find out where I put my diamond one, but I can use my ruby one to go ahead and chop up these things here to make these cobblestone panels. Now what you can do, it's a solid block, this one's an anti-cover. I somehow made that and I don't know how to reverse it, so yeah. So if we go ahead and grab some cobblestone, and you can use pretty much any block, or especially any vanilla block. I wonder if you can use rubber wood and stuff. Oh, you can use rubber wood. What about the other kind of rubber wood? No. So red power of course can be used because it's from the same mod, but industrial craft red power doesn't work. Sorry, industrial craft rubber doesn't work. So if we go ahead and chuck a cobblestone block there, you can cut it into halves. Sticking it on the side at the moment doesn't do anything, so you cut it into halves. Now you can cut it again, those ones there into halves again, or you can cut them into the halves that way. So yeah, so we're going to do that one again. and we'll show you the difference between them. So go ahead and grab that one there as well, and I can go ahead and put one down, and I can get these buttons out. I can go ahead and cut this up. So basically, side by side, you can cut them in all different ways, shapes and forms. Some buttons there. If we go ahead and put this down over to the side and split this one up to thin, and put one into there as well, and then cut to the side again. So you can basically see that what I've gone ahead and done now, some of these as well, you can put them in here, and it will turn it from a panel on the side, which will sit like, let's just get some of the stuff out of the inventory. I know you guys have probably, well, some of you would have already definitely seen this, but this is something that I've seen utilised for some pretty impressive builds over on the server. Axis-Mundi has got what's been worked on for a long time now, which is called, well, it's basically the hub for all of the portals and all this sort of stuff. It's called Nexus. It's basically a really big portal system. Well, not a portal system, it's kind of, that's a hard one to say. It's, you got to come over to the server and have a check out it. It's amazing. These guys have been working really hard. There's some very talented builders, primarily Crusherton and Lonak. They're really good at what they do. So, but yeah, as you can see though, I've gone ahead and used some of these blocks. Now, as you can see, all the different sizes and shapes, and you've got this nice pattern. So basically, put it in the center, it'll be flat, and put it over to the edges, and it'll go up to the sides and stuff. And so that's what I basically used. And what I did is, I was down here, and if you actually break this piece off, oops, get my drill out, I need battery power for it. Take it away, and you'll see that it's trying to connect. Now, it probably won't actually affect it, because I don't think they'll go ahead and join up at all. So I don't think it's a major problem, but I still didn't like the look of it, and sometimes it does actually cause problems. So what you can do is you can go ahead and you can place the panel there, and it separates it. The other cool thing as well is you can also use these sorts of things like these strips and that to actually block off redstone. So there we go, I just popped that down there, and now it's blocked off the redstone, and I could then run it side by side. Now I don't actually want to do that in this case, so let's get that back up again. Oops, it's not going to break very fast. Let's do it with this thing. And there we go. Put that redstone back down again, so it's all wired up again. But that's the concept of that stuff. And you can do it with marble, and you can do all sorts of stuff, and you can make some pretty cool shapes and stuff with it. So let me just quickly clean this up, and we'll get on with the next thing. Oh, sorry, just quickly before I go ahead and do that, one thing that I've actually found out, which I didn't realise you could do, is I've got very little coal still. I haven't done any mining since the last episode, but if I go ahead and chuck peat into here, well, it looks to me like peat will do the job of coal. So it's going to go ahead and fill up my bat box. And because peat runs a bit longer, I'm assuming it must run slightly longer in here, or at least the same speed as coal, and give me the same amount of power. So quite happy with that. So anyway, so now I can go ahead and get charged into this, and I can clean up that mess. So again, I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm not sure what exactly the story is. Here's another unicorn. I found a crystal out here, but I also noticed that there's a crystal floating around out here. I have a feeling something's going on with the amount of mobs, and I'm wondering if they're spawning in the edges of the house, because I did see a couple of them appearing, I think it was over here, after I emptied some stuff in my chest. So I'm not sure how it's happened. But with a couple of times it's happened, it's been quite nice, because now I've got myself up to 8 normal Viz crystals, which is kind of handy. So that's all well and good, but what we're going to do today is we're going to go ahead and try and get some more of our resources coming in, and we want to try and automate that process. I don't want to have to keep cutting away and go down and dig in the mine, so we're going to go ahead and see what we can do about basically automating that process. Now, to do that, I'm going to have to go ahead and do a couple of different ways. I can choose to do a couple of different ways. First one I can try and do is I can try and go ahead and get a quarry going. Now, a quarry is made with quite a lot of resources. It's kind of probably the end game item in Buildcraft. So you've got to have diamond gears, which requires a gold gear, an iron gear. To make one diamond gear, you need 1 gold gear, 4 diamonds. To make a gold gear, it's iron gear with 4 gold, stone gear with 4 iron. You know how to make a stone gear and a wooden gear, so that's how you make that. So that's one option we can go for, or the other way we can try is we can try and go ahead and do industrial craft. So the thing we want there is a miner, I think it's called. It's a mining well, and then there's the miner itself. Now the miner is made with a machine block, mining pipes and electronic circuits. Now this is probably going to be a little bit easier to make, so I'm going to go ahead and make up the materials I need for that. So basically I'm going to go ahead and get some copper wires going, some refined iron, and well, plenty of refined iron. And to make mining pipe I'm going to need a lot more refined iron, so maybe it's not that cheap, but we'll see how much I can get out of it. So I'll go and see what I can gather up iron wise and get that all refined down, and we'll go from there. Oh, the other thing that I'll have to go ahead and make would be one of the readers, I think, has it? No, not a reader, scanner, that's what I want. So we want one of these ones here. Now either the OV scanner or the OD scanner. So I'm probably going to start off with an OD scanner because at least it's the lower version of it. So it needs a battery, some circuits and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Now I'm just going to quickly go ahead and test out a couple of things, and I'll come back to you once I'm close to getting sorted, okay? I'll be back shortly. Okay, so I've got quite a bit of what I need, but not as much as I was hoping to have. I did have some bars already cooked up, yes I do. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the side because I'm sick of running back and forth between the machines and over here, so let's go ahead and chuck that up on top of there. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and quickly finish up making the wires that I can at the moment. I don't have a lot, so that should be a good amount to start with at the moment. Now what we need to do is we need to make at least 2 circuits, so 2 electronic circuits. Okay, and what was the other recipe? The recipe we needed was the miner. So we needed those 2, we needed a machine block, and we needed some of those. So we need to go ahead, some mining pipes. So let's go ahead and make ourselves, let's see, let's make ourselves 5 to start off with. Oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so now we can go ahead and do this, which is down the sides like this, with one of those there. So that makes us 8, so I don't know how much we're going to make, so give me a second to make the rest of this. Okay, so we've got 40 pieces. Let's go make ourselves the machine block that we need. So we've got a machine block, pop that down there. We've got the 2 pieces of mining weld to make it, and on either side, and there we go, all well and good. Now the next thing we need to make was that scanner, so let's go, was it OD scanner I think was the one we were going to make, because it's the cheaper one of the 2. So I need some glowstone, I need a battery, 2 more circuits, and some more wire. That's cool, I've got the wire, so I just need to go get some tin. Oops, I'm used to being on the other side of the room, so let's go ahead and grab 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a battery. Battery is the tin on the sides, the wire at the top, and redstone in the middle for the acid. So what we need now is we need glowstone, which we've got. What was the rest of it? Oh my god, my memory is really, really bad. 2 circuits, that's right. I need to make a couple more circuits. So I don't know if we've got enough wires. Well, perfect amount. 2 of those, 4 redstone, and there's our 2 circuits. So we've got that on either side, battery in the middle, glowstone on the top, and 3 wires, which I just used up all my wires. Let's quickly make some more. Let's cook up some more, hang on. Okay, should be able to cook up some more now. And what we're going to need at the same time as well is I'm probably going to want to make, I can probably make another one straight away now anyway. Going to need to make another battery because I'm going to need to make a generator. I don't really want to be dealing with generators for powering this thing at the moment, but it's what we're going to need to do, I think. So again, I still need the wire. Bugger. Okay, so we'll be able to make 1 set of wires with this, which is not going to be enough. It will be enough actually to make it for the moment, but I still need some more wires anyway, so I should be keeping going with that. So it's 3 along the bottom, 2 circuits on either side, well 1 circuit on either side at least. It was the battery in the middle, and glowstone on the top. The reason why there's a battery in it is because we actually need to charge this thing as well. So let's go ahead and put this into here and get some charge into it. And that's going to take quite a bit of charge, I believe. And we now have enough to make the battery as well, which is good. Okay, so one wire at the top leaves 2 wires, which is not enough, but it'll do us. Okay, so now we need... Now, I made mention of this earlier on. If I go and make a machine block, and I go ahead and grab cobblestone, and instead of going ahead and making a stone furnace and then using 3 bits of refined iron and then going ahead and using another 3 bits of the stuff there, if I go ahead and put that directly in the middle there and put the battery on top, that there will equate to the same amount of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically it'll end up being either way I make it. I can either do it by breaking this down and putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 refined iron and then putting the iron furnace and then 3 refined iron on the battery, so it works out the same. So that's what I meant earlier on when I was saying that in one of my earlier episodes. So we've got the generator, we now have our miner, we have the OD scanner charging, which should be charged now, so that's brilliant. And we need a chest. That's the other thing I think we're going to need. So we're going to go ahead and pop this down beside the miner when we go and find where we want to do it. So, and we need mining pipe, which we've got 38 of. I'm going to have to make some more. I'll do that off camera because you already seen how to make it. I need to go get some more iron first. So what we do is we go running around with this thing. Now we know that we've been down here, so I'm not going to go on directly over this area. But what we do is you go along and you basically just hit the ground. So there's ore density is 31, so it's 31 there, 33, 49, that's looking not too bad. I don't know what the numbers should be. 21, that's pretty bad. 9, Jesus, it's getting worse. 24, 38, 49 again, so around this area is, oh, 51, they're definitely looking good there. But I might just go ahead and do this to see if put a little cross here so I can remember where it was. Actually, I've got cobblestone. Let's go ahead and put cobblestone down. So this is a 51. I think it was there, wasn't it? So 50, 50, 44. Oh, so 50. So I don't know how that works, but never mind. So that's 50. I'm just going to have a couple more checks to see if I can find any better place. Nope, I'm going to be doing it here. I clicked the wrong button. Hopefully it's actually reasonably good ore density. 43, 37, it's not too bad. So we go ahead and we put the OD scanner on this side. Now this is the one downside, is that I only have one drill, so I'm going to have to put that on this side here. And we're going to put the mining, I think it goes there to be honest. Now we do that, I'm going to put the chest down, and I'm going to put some wire down just because I want to have wire between. Put the chest down that side there. Going to go ahead and put a wire here, and I don't need the wire to be there to be honest, it's just because I like having wires between. Right, so that's all well and good. Now we should theoretically be able to use that in there. Nice, it's working. And that should... Why is that not getting power? I wonder if I need more power, or if it's just the fact that we need to turn the thing on. Nope. Why are we not getting power? Ah, okay, I had the stuff in the wrong place. Okay, so now we're getting power, and you see we're down to we got 37. And if we go ahead and we actually dig down in front of here, we should see that it's going to go ahead and start digging down. Now it's probably going to go quite slow due to the fact that we haven't got that much battery power going onto it. I think the more power that goes into it, the faster it goes, but I don't know if it's going to be able to take anything higher than 512. Or even if it's going to work at all. Why is that? Oh, did I turn it off? No. Okay, so it uses a lot of power. That's why. But as you can see, it's now digging down. So so they go on the top. So we're already down to 33. And it should just take take its time, I think, by the looks of things. It's just going to really be quite a slow process. What do I need it in? What's the deal? I don't understand this. Why is it not going down faster? Oh, it must be the bottom. Okay, so basically this thing here should be filling up with the stuff that it can find. Now, at a high level, it's probably not going to find many other materials, so it's all well and good. Let's leave that running for a little bit and let's see what it's going to do. I'm assuming that redstone on the top of the redstone current on top of it, by switching that, will turn it on and off. Hopefully, well, it looks like it's running at the moment, so we're just going to leave that just now. How are we getting on here with this? We've got 6 pieces left there. Let's go ahead and grab this peat out of here, just because I want to use that in other places. And let's go ahead and... I think we have some sand, so let's go chuck some sand into there and some dirt into there. And how much peat have we got coming out? So bog earth has got quite a good amount. Let's go chuck this into the generator, and then I'm going to go ahead and sleep the night through, and we'll figure out what we're going to do next. Probably check on that mining well to see if it's got any materials that are in any use, and then we'll move on to something else. So sleep through the night. Back shortly. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Come here. I heard an Enderman. Another crystal. Hopefully I can find that Enderman. Hopefully he didn't just take off too far away. Where are you? I bet he's gone or dead. I want that Enderman. I want an Ender Pearl. Because as soon as I've got one, I can get the Viz stuff going. That's the main thing I want to get done with it. Seems like he's not going to be around for us. I believe that the ways that I've seen on some of the other series that I've watched is there's the way to go ahead and transmute stuff into anything these days is gone. You need to learn the stuff first. You can't just go ahead and use bones or meat or anything like that, which is kind of disappointing. How are we getting on here? Have we got anything? Oh, wow! Nice! Some iron and some uranium. That's nice. I'm really happy with that. Okay, so that's probably... Has it run out of power? It's run out of those. So I'm going to have to go and make some more mining pipes. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and grab this iron out of here, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of my iron. I'm going to make up as many mining pipes as I possibly can, and then we will see how we get on with that from there. So I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, didn't have very much iron to actually have cooked up, so I've just cooked up the little bit that I did have, and there's a couple of pieces still being macerated down and can be cooked up, but pretty much I went ahead and got another 16, so it's still not brilliant. I'm pretty sure, for some stupid reason, they need to be in the top, but it doesn't seem to like running with without a block in the bottom. I don't know what's supposed to be in there if there's anything, so just going to leave that running. Oh wow, we've got some more iron, some more stuff. Yeah, nice, this is really, really good. So I'm going to leave that going. Now I think this will keep running until it hits bedrock, and I think it'll stop at that point. Let's go and chuck some more fuel in there. 23... How deep has it gone so far? It's not that deep yet. You can see the chunks that are out there. So yeah, so while that's happening, let's go ahead and figure out something else that we're going to do. Okay guys, I think the last thing I'm going to do today before ending this episode is I'm going to go ahead and rearrange a little bit. Now, very, very basically rearrange the system here. Now, at the moment, this system here will go ahead and plant whatever seeds are in here, use up whatever dirt's in there, and then when it harvests, it'll take seeds and wheat and put it down into the chest here. Now, that's fine, does the job. I come along and switched over, that's okay, but if I can set up a way... What the heck are you doing? If I can set up a way that makes it a little bit easier... Oh, I don't want you jumping around on my stuff. Get out of here. Okay, thank you very much. I might as well get the chicken too for the food. Right. Gonna have to go and get myself a enchanting table at some stage as well. I'm getting a little bit of experience and haven't actually been dying that much. So go ahead and grab that. Now I've got a couple of seeds, so let's chuck those into here. Now what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and use a different system. Now I'm going to go ahead and put this back onto here. But I'm going to go ahead and put the chest on this side. So I'm going to put that right here. And that is where everything's going to go to. To do that, I don't want to go ahead and have it going directly over top and have everything trying to go into my farm, because otherwise it's going to try and put wheat into there as well. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to going to make a one of these other pipes, which is called, where is it? I think it's the advanced insertion pipe is what I'm going to make. And the recipe for that is stone, glass, and redstone. So let's go ahead and grab some. We've got some of that. We've got some redstone. Cool. So let's go ahead and we're going to cook up 2 pieces of that. We don't have glass. Where is my glass? We've got any sand left in there? No, it's all gone down. Only problem with that system is it goes ahead, there we go, it's glass. It takes everything down, and even if it's not necessarily used, it will go down into the advanced crafting table at the moment. So go ahead, oh no, we need the stone first. Let's grab that, and we're out of power. Oh dear, more peat. Right, thank you very much. So we're going to grab this. We're going to make this advanced insertion pipe. Then we're going to go sleep through the. Oh, that's right. 100 wires using up all my power. I'm extracting rubber out of the rubber wood. Now I only get 1 piece out of each piece of wood, but it's better than trying to turn it into sticks or into wood and using it for that. At least I get some more rubber, so it's kind of handy. So we've got the glass, we've got the redstone, and we've got the 2 pieces of stone. So we've got our advanced insertion pipes. So that's all good. Let's quickly sleep through the night. Yeah, I grabbed the bunny to bring into the house as well. Just makes it a little more friendly. Does it have a pink nose? It does have a pink nose. Right, so let's head over this way. Now, do I have any other pipes with me? I've got cobblestone pipes. And that should be all good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and put this there. So what? What was the rest? I don't understand. I wonder. That's probably what it is. Because I had to use normal stone to make it, and these ones here, with the other ones I made with cobblestone, it's probably not going to pair up. Okay, so let's quickly cook up a couple more of this. Now, for those of you that don't know, if you go ahead, let's just make up 4 pieces of cobblestone. 4 pieces of stone. For those of you that don't know, if you go ahead and take a cobblestone pipe, which I've already got, so we put one down here, and let's run it like this. So if you go ahead and do this, now if you connect that, as you've seen, it connects to wooden pipes, and if we go ahead and put to the crafting table some glass between some stone, so instead of cobblestone we put stone down, and we go ahead and put some there, and it doesn't join up. So it basically means you can run 2 pipes. They're pretty much the same. I think the cobblestone one doesn't go as fast, or it slows down if you put it through a gold pipe faster. In fact, while I'm here, I might as well grab a couple of pieces of gold. I've got them on me already. Cool. Grab that last piece out from there. So we'll go ahead and put this on either side, and that there. So we end up with some gold pipes as well. So basically what we can do is we can go ahead and put a gold pipe on here, and as you see, because of gold pipe, it will join up, no problem at all. And if I was to go ahead and run something through here, and I put a redstone signal beside it, and you'll see the colour change when I put one of these down. See how it goes a darker colour? That means when it goes through there, if it's coming through this one here and it hit the gold pipe, it would immediately speed up and go faster through the tubes. And I think it goes for a length of about 8 blocks or 10 blocks or something before it starts to slow down, depending on the kind of thing it's in. So yeah, so anyway, so we've got those blocks now. We'll find use for the gold ones. Oh, the other one we can do as well is one with the diamonds on either side, which I will do later on, but that's when I'm going to start doing my Mesa Raider sorting system. So now will this one join up? Yes, it will. Awesome. Okay, so I wasn't sure about that. So we're going ahead now. What's going to happen is we're going to go ahead and grab the rest of this peat. I'm going to put. Oh, we've got some in there already. Cool. So I must just turn them off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put these down like that. Now, what should happen? It should power and start harvesting up the stuff from the combine on this side. There we go. So yep, coming through. Now the wheat should go straight across, I think, and the seeds should go down. So that's working. Yep. Right. So what's happening is this advanced insertion pipe will try and put something into the inventory. But because I can't go ahead and put... Oh, I can go and put it in there. Okay, it must be smart enough to know that that's not the right place for the stuff to go to. It's going to go ahead and put the seeds into the farm, but not the wheat. So what's happening now is it's immediately going around, and as you see, if you look at the right place, you'll see that seeds are being replanted. So you see they're being planted over here, and then they'll start planting over this side in a second. There we go, one there, and then one right in front of me. So it's going to go ahead, and it's a wee bit more of a smart system. So while it's running, it's also going to be replanting. The only thing is we need to find a way to turn these on and off. So theoretically we could put a redstone pipe here, so that once the things stop going through them, then the engine for the combine turns off until a timer, say however long it takes for the stuff to grow. In fact, I might do that on the next episode. I might go ahead and put a timer system in, so that once it stops harvesting, then it will pause, this engine will stop, and it will wait for a set period of time before it starts again. So that will be in the next episode, I think. But this is a good place to stop, I think. So please do like and subscribe. Hit that like button. I'd love to see some more likes coming across. It's really, really good to see a few people doing it, but I'd love to see numbers getting up there. And yeah, I mean, we're certainly getting through. I'm reaching the about 4,500 video views overall, and that's even with a pretty bad start with my first series of the adventure map. I do have a couple other things on the go. We're doing a map for Tekkit, Tekkit 7, no, Tekkit, the newest version of Tekkit, whatever it is. It's just been released. We've gone ahead, me and another guy, his name is Epicskymi. We've gone ahead and put together a bit of a, well, it's our variation of a Feed the Beast survival type map with some prize systems and that. It looks really good. It's going to be up on the Minecraft forums very shortly. It's going to be called Soaring Skies, so please do check that out. But yeah, until next time though, I think this is a really, really good place to stop. Until next time, I'll catch you later.